Odin. Odin is the supreme god in Norse mythology, known as the god of war and wisdom. He is the chief deity of the Aesir, the principal group of gods, and plays a crucial role in maintaining order and the power of the gods. Odin's symbols are the spear Gungnir and two ravens, Hugin and Munin, representing thought and memory. He is often depicted as a long-bearded god wearing a hat and cloak. Odin is always eager to learn everything about the world and is willing to sacrifice for knowledge, such as hanging himself on the world tree Yggdrasil for 9 days and nights to discover the secrets of the runes and magic. He even sacrificed one of his eyes to gain complete understanding and the ability to see the past, present, and future. Before Ragnarok, the final battle of the gods, Odin chose the bravest warriors, known as the Einherjar, and brought them to Valhalla, where they would prepare for the battle. In the Battle of Ragnarok, Odin confronted the giant wolf Fenrir, one of Loki's offspring. Odin was devoured by Fenrir and died in this battle. However, his son Vidar avenged him by killing Fenrir, thus preserving Odin's legacy. Thor. Thor is the son of the supreme god Odin and the earth goddess Fjörgyn. He is the god of thunder, storms, the protector of mankind, and also the god of farmers and warriors. He is often depicted as a strong man with red hair and a red beard, with a hot temper but great courage. Thor is considered the mightiest warrior among the Norse gods. Thor is very protective of humans against dark forces, particularly from monsters and giants. Thor's main symbol is Mjolnir, the legendary hammer of destructive power. Once Mjolnir was stolen by the giant Thrym, who demanded to marry Freya in exchange for the hammer. Thor disguised himself as Freya, attended a feast of the giants, and then retrieved the hammer, killing Thrym. Thor had an eternal feud with the giant serpent Jormungandr. In Ragnarok, Thor killed Jormungandr, but was poisoned by it and fell shortly after. His sons, Magni and Modi, inherited Mjolnir and continued to maintain order after Ragnarok. Frigg. Frigg is the goddess of marriage, family, and fate. She is the wife of the supreme god Odin and the queen of the gods in the realm of Asgard. Frigg is considered the embodiment of wisdom and kindness, with the power of prophecy, but always keeping the secrets of fate. In some texts, her name might be confused with Freya, the goddess of beauty and love, but Frigg and Freya are two entirely different characters. Frigg is often depicted as a beautiful and graceful woman, wearing noble attire, and sometimes weaving golden threads from clouds, symbolizing her ability to weave and control fate. Frigg and Odin had many children, with Balder being the one she loved the most. However, due to her own mistakes and overconfidence, she could not prevent Balder's death, even though she had foreseen it. Balder. Balder is known as the god of light, purity, and joy. He is the son of the supreme god Odin and the goddess Frigg. Balder is regarded as the most handsome and purest god in Norse mythology. His name means the brave, or the shining one in Old Norse, reflecting his nature and role as a god of light, purity, and goodness. Balder is described as a beautiful god, perfect in every way, with a gentle, kind nature, always bringing joy to those around him. The story of Balder's death is one of the most central and tragic events in Norse mythology, as it marks the beginning of Ragnarok. According to prophecy, Balder was destined for an early and painful death. Frigg traveled throughout the universe, asking everything not to harm Balder, except for the mistletoe, as she believed this small plant posed no danger. Since Balder was now invulnerable, the gods often joyfully threw objects at him to test his immortality. However, Loki, the trickster god, discovered that the mistletoe was the only thing not sworn to protect Balder. Loki deceived Hodr, Balder's blind brother, into throwing a mistletoe branch at Balder. The mistletoe pierced Balder, killing him. After Balder's death, all of Asgard fell into mourning. The gods sent a messenger named Hermod, Balder's brother, to Hel, the realm of the dead, to plead with the goddess Hel to return Balder. Hel agreed to release Balder if every creature in the universe wept for him. The gods asked every creature to cry for Baldur, and all did except for a giant named Thok, who was actually Loki in disguise. Thus, Baldur could not return to the world of the living and remained in Hel until Ragnarok. Although Baldur was trapped in Hel after his death, prophecy foretells that after Ragnarok ends and the world is reborn, Baldur will return from Hel and become one of the gods leading the new generation. He will help rebuild a peaceful and prosperous world after the destruction. Hodr. Hodr is a blind god, and not much is said about him in Norse mythology, but his role in Baldur's tragedy makes him a significant figure. Hodr's most distinctive feature is his blindness. This makes him a god easily manipulated and controlled. His blindness symbolizes ignorance or the inability to control his own fate. After Baldur's death, the gods were furious. Vali, one of Odin's sons, was born solely to avenge Baldur. As soon as Vali was born, he grew into adulthood and killed Hodr. This is one of the rare instances in Norse mythology where one god kills another outside of the Ragnarok battle. However, according to prophecy, after Ragnarok and the rebirth of the world, Hodr and Baldur will rise again from the dead. Loki. Loki is known as the god of trickery, deceit, and shapeshifting. He plays a key role in many mythological stories, sometimes acting as an ally of the gods, and at other times as their dangerous foe. He has the ability to change his form into various creatures, deceiving both humans and gods numerous times. In many stories, he also helped the Aesir gods overcome difficulties with his cunning. However, these actions often stemmed from Loki's selfishness or to fix the mistakes he himself caused. Loki has a complicated family, with several terrifying offspring, notably Fenrir, Jormungandr, and Hel. After the death of Baldur, Loki was pursued and captured by the gods. He was bound in a cave, with a large snake dripping venom onto his face. Loki's wife, Sigyn, tried to help him by catching the venom in a bowl, but each time the bowl filled, she had to empty it, and the venom would drop onto Loki's face, causing him to convulse violently. In Ragnarok, Loki escapes from his chains and sides with the forces of darkness, alongside Fenrir and Jormungandr, to fight against the Aesir gods. In this battle, Loki faces Heimdall, the guardian of Bifrost. Thank you for taking the time to watch my video today. I hope this video has provided you with useful information. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any upcoming videos. See you in the next ones.